Congratulations on getting engaged.
Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Things that have happened in the past 9 months.
It was good. Well, actually, it was a disaster. But she did say yes. So again, it's kind of like the chess boxing. Like things didn't go right.
How was it a disaster?
But the end result
what
was
happened?
good.
What happened?
How was it a disaster?
Well, so we're back in the UK over Christmas and whatnot, and celebrating the chess boxing. Charlotte and I went for a holiday in the UK.
Yeah.
And the UK is actually nice for a holiday sometimes, which you don't get that if you live in the UK. You don't view the UK through the prism of like, oh, this is a nice country. Right. So it was kind of like nice to go back now and then and be like, oh, it's good. And we went to the Lake District, which we went to years before. It's kind of like a special place in the UK. And we went there and it was fucking shit because for 5 days it rained, stormed, couldn't literally go out for 5 days straight.
Jesus. Sounds like the UK.
Yeah.
It was the UK. And and I was like, fuck, I bought the engagement ring. I was going to do it here. It was going to be this magical moment.
Yeah.
And instead, we're just stuck in this like little person's house just going, oh, the weather's crap. So it's kind of like tainted my image. But anyway, I wanted to kind of, Charlotte was like, I think the conversation came up about marriage. As I was kind of like, this will be fun. I was like, yeah, I think like we went to dinner and I was like, I'll lead her astray. I was like, marriage. What load of rubbish, eh? Take a swig of my Merlot. And she was
Bring
like,
me another cheese
she was
ball.
like, what do you mean? I was like, it's just rubbish, though, isn't it? You know, if you overhear me having a conversation with Charlotte at a restaurant, this is the quality, the level of quality you can expect.
So this is your genius idea to throw her off the chair. Figure it out.
Marriage. Because a few times like, marriage had come up. We'd been dating a few years and it'd come up. And I was like, we'll see. But I bought the ring a few weeks beforehand down in the UK, chose the ring, got at the shop. And that day, actually, while I was getting the ring, Charlotte was travelling around the town with her friend. And I had to, like, keep an eye out while I was in the shop. She'd walk past the window and see me getting it. But anyway, I got the ring and, so I was like, marriage is rubbish if you think about it, isn't it? Who would want to do that? Nonsense. And she was like, what do you mean? You don't want to get married? I was like, I don't know, I'll think about it. Just trying to lead her astray. Yeah. And the dinner finished, we went back to our room to chat. And she got really upset. So what do you mean you don't want to marry me? I was like, well, no. I mean, she's like, you don't like marriage? I thought we talked about it before. I was like, and
then you can't do it then.
So we're literally in this room on the bed. She's like upset, crying a little bit. I'm like laughing like a monster. She's like, what do you mean you don't want to? And I'm just like, because I'm like, the bag's over there with the ring in it. Yeah. And I'm like, if only she knew. But I can just be like, well, guess what? It's a wedding engagement.
Here's what I made earlier.
Yeah, you can't get engaged.
Yeah, that's not romantic.
Against the back, even in a funny way. Yeah. Her memory of the engagement would just be like trauma. Crying and trauma. Like, what do you mean you bought it? Like, it would just be shit. So I had to hold off, but it was really uncomfortable. And so we had 4 days of just off the back of that, me being like, I'm sure we'll get married soon. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry. I'll engage. Yeah. And then luckily, we got down to Durdle Door. Durdle Door. It's like this rock shaped like a door. Yeah, it was good. They filmed Tears for Fears music video there. Nice. That's why I like it. And then I did it there. And I think I put the camera on the because I do think the engagement thing is important. Some people literally just do it on a sofa, like marriage, innit? And they're like, yeah, all right. And then some people really go really far, and do it in a fucking hot air balloon, over, Egypt or something. I wanted the middle ground.
Jackie Chan around the world in 80 days. What the fuck is this?
Where did you do it?
I'll let you finish your story.
Yeah, but so I wanted the middle ground. I wanted somewhere that was a nice location that I look back on and go, that was nice. And so I found Durdle Door. The wind was like a fucking hurricane that day. Mess. I put the camera down in the just in the rocks on the floor, and I was like, let's take a selfie. She's like, oh yeah, okay. And we took a selfie, and I was like, all right, I've got a self timer, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. I got down, went 3, 2, 1. Will you marry me? She was like, really? I was like, yes. Had it the whole time. And I think she was happy, but it made up for the awful shit of making her cry. in the Lake District. And it was a nice, happy ending.
That's
and,
good.
It was a lovely backdrop to it, and
Yeah.
it's a nice memory now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We just
hell yeah.
forget about the bit where I made her cry.
Congratulations.
Marriage day, what a load of shit, innit? Like, it was literally that bad, and I'm an idiot.
Oh, it's